Good evening, people. Right, we thought we got to review these because I already tucked into, well, me and you tucked into that the other night, and it was lucky that we'd had best part, or I'd had best part of a Skeg Vegas vodka, so I wasn't drinking too much, and her son helped me as well. Let's just say it wasn't solely me. So we thought we'd do two together, keeping it to the same. Along the same lines. So we've got Skeg Vegas vodka from the Skegness Distillery, and it's all brewed here.
What, that's vodka?
Skeg Vegas rum, sorry. And then we've also got a chocolate rum with a hint of hazelnut from exactly the same place, which is brewed as well here, because we was going to get the bottle like that, wasn't he? But we upgraded to that. So basically, these are all the same. Our friend Richard, absolutely cracking fella, isn't he?
You talk about microbreweries with beer and beer brewing, but you forget that there are small places that do really, really tailored spirits as well, and there is a lot of love and care goes into those small businesses and producing those small batches of certain spirits. And I would say I've never come across one where the person who is distilling them he's very passionate and he's very good at what he does.
Richard's passion is there amazing to see. You know, I mean, they're a great couple, aren't they? That run it. They're absolutely spot on. You know, you can go down there, you can make your own bottle, you can do anything. You know, obviously.
There's also a bar up. There's a distillery. There's a little shop where you can buy what they distill and what they produce. But there's also a bar where there's experiences and things where I think they do group packages for people wanting to tailor make their own spirits. So it's a wonderful little place in a back street in Skegness that is not getting the full exposure that it needs, because this is a little hidden gem.
It really is something special. And like you say, Richard's passion is second to none, isn't it? It's and it's all right having a passion, but of course the drinks have to deliver. If you check back, I think the end of last year, we reviewed the Skeg Vegas vodka. I was going to do it all again, but I just thought, well, I've done it, been there. It's absolutely lovely. You can see the bottle.
It goes down well, people.
That I had on Sunday.
It goes down well.
It didn't end well.
It's very smooth.
And that is absolute top draw on it.
Did you say it's triple distilled?
Yeah, triple distilled. The thing is, let's say, getting back to Richard. Richard cares, and that's what helps. You know, you can talk to him about his product. He talks the talk. He walks the walk.
He knows about what he's doing, about the flavours and everything else. It's really lovely. If those spirits aren't my thing, beer's my thing, and I like to pick out the flavours in beer and everything else. It's really nice to talk to someone who understands about flavour profiling, which is what he does with his products, and I think he's really good at it.
Yeah. So that's it. I didn't bring the spirit measure. This one's about a large one. I'll try another two. Right. So we're going to go on the banana flavoured rum. So bracing. Obviously, Spirit of Skegness. You've got the Jolly Fisherman on it, and like he does with t-shirt, and made in Lincolnshire. I was just looking at the percentage. I missed it. Oh, there you go. 37.5% ABV. So we'll go on this knee.
Distilling tank come from Brazil.
Yeah. There you go. True story. And we did have a bit of hassle getting this one off, Richard, by the way. She blamed me.
I love it when it's wax covered, but getting into it could be a bit of a trial. Oh, you can smell the banana.
Yeah. And you are getting the alcohol. You're getting that little thing that says there's something good going on here.
Yeah.
I say, as you can see, it was meant to be unopened for this review, but these things happen, don't they? It was either that or I could have done another bottle of the Vegas vodka. So I'll pour a bit into this.
Yeah.
We'll have a taste and everything, and then maybe pour a bit of Coke in to see and show the camera how it mixes. Or
so
we could
amazingly,
put a bit of this as well.
Is how enticing that banana is.
I've never tried this
because
one.
with the spirit, you are going to get that boozy kind of smell. So when it's a flavoured spirit, you want that. that flavour to shine through. You want it to shine through on the aroma, you want it to shine through on the taste. And that does. You can smell the banana in there.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I mean, you think it puts that certain one, we're not into panning things, but it puts some certain other ones.
I have to say, my favourite spirits would be tequila and gin. Rum and vodka are not my favourites. I tried some little samples of the gin. They were absolutely lovely.
These ones you tried?
They didn't distract away from the juniper that is gin, but you did have the flavour in there as well. They were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that is absolutely lovely. The thing is with this banana, you've got your banana in abundance, as Michelle said. But what it's doing, it's not like having a you know, you used to like rum Bacardi. You go back in the day, it's not burning you. It's just absolutely the smoothness of this.
Okay, so I'm picking up loads of flavour from here. It's miles more complex than just being a banana rum with a little bit of booziness and warmth at the end. So I'm picking up cinnamon in there, a little bit of vanilla or caramel. There is a sweetness there.
There's a nice sweetness. The sweetness carries through as well to the end,
with the
which
banana,
is really different.
Ripe banana.
Yep. But always, I don't know, maybe that's part of the banana, where they were quite ripe bananas. Look along that way. But there was a sweetness as well, but it carries through, doesn't it? And it doesn't. It does, you know you're swigging a 37.5%, but it doesn't burn you that way. You're like, oh, you know, like, as I say, go back to rum Bacardi, Smirnoff vodka and so on. Them days are gone, you know. I don't mind a rum Bacardi now and again, but...
Now, what I actually love about this, sometimes when you get the really expensive ones, they concentrate so much on making it smooth, they forget it has to be a spirit. I like a spirit to feel like a spirit. I need it to have a little bit of backbone, a little bit of bite, a little bit of roughness. I don't want it to be silky smooth all the way through. This has got that.
Yeah, it's everything.
It has the flavour.
I told you this
and
Sunday night.
There's a little bit of spiciness going on in there, but not spicy in the kind of way that is peppery or spicy in different way. It's cinnamon. It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's kind of sweet, and then you've got that burn of the alcohol, which I love. This has got a really nice balance to it. I think this over the rocks would be absolutely amazing. And I think...
It's about to chuck some ice, isn't it?
When it's drunk with a mixer...
Could it take it away? I don't know. I don't know. You're not really a rum person, though.
No.
Right,
because
let's
I
try
find
this
a lot
one.
of the flavoured rums are too sickly sweet.
So this is your chocolate rum with a hint of hazelnut.
I'm smelling the hazelnut.
I was getting a bit of a nutty
flavour,
but I wasn't getting
hazelnut aroma.
I wasn't getting the chocolate.
I'm not getting chocolate.
Obviously, I had another chocolate rum, as a lot of you know, but I didn't share the video for various reasons. But I'm up for giving this a go.
I've been disappointed by a lot of rums that I've tried. I used to like rum back in my younger days. I feel my palate's evolved a little bit, and rum, especially flavoured rum, can be a little bit sweet for me.
Yeah, no, I get that. You expect a sweetness with the chocolate.
What I want to feel from this, I'm smelling it. I'm smelling that hazelnut, that kind of nutty aroma. Not picking up a lot of chocolate. I want some sweetness, I want some nuttiness, and I want a bit of bite at the end.
But as I say, it's absolutely... And this one, I'll tell you a story about this one in a minute.
Smooth.
Yeah.
That's really smooth.
I'll tell you a story about this, right? And I didn't want to tell you before you tasted it and said anything.
God, blimey.
A certain rum man recommended this to me. A certain person that...
Okay, so you know that kind of waxy... I'm going to really struggle to try to explain this now. You know when you bite into a hazel...
yeah.
Give me just a minute, just try to explain this. When you bite into an actual nut, a hazelnut, almond nut, you get that kind of waxy, almost oily feeling. This feels like that. It feels natural. The actual nutty taste you were getting is like biting into that actual nut. Do you remember being a kid at Christmas before you bought everything where you didn't need a nutcracker? We used to have nutcrackers and we had hazelnuts and walnuts and everything else. Those nuts had a waxiness. This has got that.
Yeah.
This has got that. It's got that nutty taste. It's got that bite of alcohol. Where's the chocolate come in? Right at the end. Very subdued. Not
overpowering.
pushing itself on you. It's letting the nut take the forefront. But this is massively complex and really smooth. I think the waxiness of that kind of nut flavour is working massively well with this.
Yeah.
On the smoothness.
You couldn't put Coke in this one. You could with a banana one.
For me,
but
if you tried to dilute this and put anything with it other than ice, you are just going to be ruining it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. You couldn't.
There's a slight hint of vanilla at the end of that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That,
Even from the
for
smell.
a sipping spirit, is probably one of the best that I've ever tasted.
But yes, you're right. It's like biting into that bar of chocolate.
Nut,
and I would have thought that.
And you think
I never would have thought that if you hadn't said it. But
I know
it is.
there's some people might not think of it as a waxiness, but imagine biting into that actual nut
and the flavour.
How that feels on your tongue. This is how that feels on your tongue.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. That's really good.
Absolutely dynamic. Well, not taking nothing away from the banana one. Let's have another go on the back on the banana one here. But I'll tell you what.
That is so smooth. That is massively smooth. But really complex, really full of flavour.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could get in a right mess. Here. I must.
That's bringing out the nut in that. This is
Real,
really...
The bouncing is what
This is bringing out the nut flavour, and it's making the nut flavour explode in my mouth.
These are special. Well, I told you, obviously when I drank this the other night, well, when we drank it, mainly
I think
me.
this is good.
It's excellent.
I think this is good. I like the complexity of flavour. I like that slight bit of roughness on the alcohol. I don't like things too smooth. I don't like them too posh. That suits me down to the ground. And I think if you found the right kind of mixer...
Yeah, I think with Coke, like I drank it the other night.
I'd probably drink it with ginger beer, I'm not even sure.
I drank it with Coke, it was fine.
You would ruin it by sticking it with a mixer. It has a smoothness and a complexity all of its own. If you tried to mix it, you would ruin that.
What a nightcap, to have one of them on the rocks, just as you're going to bed.
And it doesn't feel artificial or pretentious. It just feels like it's doing what it should do.
They've done this right.
That one's amazing.
That's got to go. Shake well. Oh, it's just fantastic, isn't it? But yeah, it was Rusty recommended this to me. So there you go. I know, might make up a little bit for his other ones, but we won't go on about. But there you go. It's a double yes here.
Yeah, this is getting a massive double yes. I think for quality, this one hits hands down. I think anyone who likes a smooth rum,
both
that's
made
got
in Skegness,
loads of complexity, would absolutely love this. The way you actually feel like you have nut in your mouth while you're drinking a spirit, and those flavour combinations is absolutely amazing. Rum, that probably gets a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I picked up on the chocolate, but not a lot. But there's just something about it, wasn't there? There is something. There's something going on there.
It feels special. It does feel special.
But take nothing away from this. This is a beauty. Seriously,
I like it.
It's come up against.
It's probably more my neck of the woods. The type of drink I prefer drinking when I'm drinking spirits. It has that little bit of roughness.
I should have done it.
I like that
against
from
the bullion.
Spirit.
I was going to do it against the bullion bottle, and then I thought, well, if I prefer the bullion to that, because I've never drunk this sober till now, and then everyone says, oh, well...
I don't like expensive, pretentious spirits. I don't like them.
But these are the real deal, aren't they?
These are quality spirits without being pretentious.
So, yeah, and this, yeah.
This one is getting a massive 8 out of 10. I'm going to have to give that a 10 out of 10, because that is very good. Very, very good.
Crazy.
That is spot on. The way those nut flavours explode in your mouth. the feeling, the texture you get without actually having the nut in your mouth is amazing.
But I'm a banana man.
It's subjective. It's how you feel.
I've got to go on a 9 and I've got to go on an 8. I do see what she's saying with this, but I'll tell you what, I thought I'd actually got her, because I got confused. We were chatting away to Richard that day. I thought I'd actually got her a bottle of gin and not the rum. And when it was the rum, it was meant to be, and I thought, and I've had a couple of disappointing ones lately, as a lot of you know. And I thought the Vegas vodka, and I thought I really want to like that, but I can't make myself like it. And then when I tried it the other night, I thought, oh, yes, he's done it again.
Before, rum isn't my spirit of choice.
I
It
love
used
rum.
to be back in the day.
I absolutely
Never
love rum.
ever liked vodka.
And these are top
really.
drawer. And this take nothing away from this. You know, I think there's a range.
For me,
It's called
that
Mrs.
is
Wriggles.
massively top notch.
Mrs. Wriggles. Mrs. Wriggles, yeah. Sipping spirits, yeah.
Yeah, because you would not want to mix that. You would
Criminal.
totally be missing out on what that is, what it's meant to be, the
Criminal.
complexity of it. Don't mix that. You get that one? Don't mix it. You could mix that one.
Of course, it goes well with Coke. Right, I think that's it for us.
Thank you so much.
What
for
can I
watching.
say? Thank you for watching, everyone. Do check out Spirit of Skegness Spirits. I'll try and put a link in. Hopefully he'll see this video. I'll text him to make sure he does.
Genuine,
sort of guy I am.
Microbrewed,
Yeah,
but not
quality.
brewed, distilled spirits.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
bonjour.